Paradise may be closer than you think. From Johannesburg, it's a short hop to sprawling Antananarivo, the capital of Madagascar. But there's no time to rest on your laurels. It's all aboard again for a speck on a map in a sea of blue.
I've just arrived on the island of Nosy Bay and about to catch a boat across to Sakatia. I'm told this lodge sits at the foot of a sacred mountain. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm from Durban and I thought I was used to humidity, but this is unreal. I'm very anxious to get across and freshen up. Hi Claude.
Hello.
Claude, how do I say hello in Malagash?
Bola tsara.
Bola tsara. And how do I say let's go?
Alutsika.
Claude, alutsika.
Alutsika.
If Madagascar is the parent and Nosy Bay the child, then Sakatia is a newborn infant. The population here hovers around 300 people who either fish or attend to the handful of tourists who visit. Sakatia Lodge is a family-run business. The Vieiras took over an existing lodge in 2004, knocked it down and started over. The result is a place and a lifestyle that most people dream about.
Wow, this is incredible. It's so exclusive and secluded. How many of them are there?
Well, at the ocean bungalows, which are the big ones, we've got 4. And then we've got other 4 small ones, which are the nature bungalows, more in the forest. And we've got a big one, which is a family bungalow double room. So capacity total is 20 people.
The amazing thing about Sakatia Lodge is that Jose and Isabella did not hire architects or interior designers. Everything is their conception, from the size and shape of the bungalows to the choice of linen. The furniture was handcrafted by the local craftsmen and mixes a contemporary with a Malagasy style. After all, why depart from the spirit of the island when everything here is picture perfect to start with?
Hi, Zaira. Zaira, Isabella.
Hello. Lovely to meet you, Isabella.
Nice to meet you. Welcome.
How did 2 people from 2 completely different continents land up on a Madagascan island?
Oh, by chance.
By chance, we actually met here. And slowly we got to know each other and we said, don't love each other. Don't love. And voila, in 2000 we got married. And
So
happy
never
ever
say never. That is the story.
I believe Nosy Sakatia means Orchid Island or Island of Orchids.
A bit of a confusion on that name. I don't know where it degenerates from or where it comes from, because in the true name Saka in Malagash means impeachment of. Tia in Malagash means wanting love. Or Saka Tia, impeachment of love, which is a story between a girl that was living in the island and a guy that was working in the sugarcane fields at Nosy Bay. And obviously the sea was causing the blockage between them getting together.
Because he had no pirogue to come across.
The pirogue, or fishing boat, is of course the best way to get around on an island that doesn't have roads. Life here is very much connected to the ocean, a fact reflected in Isabella's traditional Malagasy buffet.
Can I help you? Please, I believe you're responsible for the wonderful spread.
I am. So every single Malagash meal starts with rice. That is the base of everything. Then you add what you prefer. That is manioc leaves with zebu, which is the local cow. This is the fried bread, which is called poku poku. That is green mango. That you put with everything you want. That is romazava, which is really the most traditional thing here. You just have to taste all of them.
I will definitely tuck in.
It's all quite exotic, right down to the mangrove crabs that are considered a delicacy here. Since the lodge only caters for a handful of guests at a time, everything from Isabella's cooking to the hospitality of her staff has a personal touch. The sun's up and it's time to get down to business. Sakatia may be small in size, but the ocean that cradles her is vast. Here at the northwest tip of Madagascar is some of the best diving in the world.
What is it about the area between Nosy Bay and Sakatia that makes it such a special place to dive?
The world travel divers that we have around are looking for more of a diversity of things. And here we have diversity from inshore right through to outshore, small things, big things, and quite a lot of great things as well.
And we've got a lot of plankton, so it makes these waters very, very rich in this area here. And also beautiful temperatures up to 29, 30 degrees Celsius, which makes it a pleasure for diving.
Sakatia is part of a volcanic island archipelago that is blessed with a wide variety of marine life. The warm waters of the Indian Ocean, combined with the hard and soft corals that ring the islands, provide a home for thousands of fish. The lodge offers the option of diving with nitrox.
The reason we use the nitrox primarily is because the reefs are beautiful here and all that. We want to stay a bit longer on the deeper reefs. So the nitrox allows us to stay much longer. It's not to go deeper. It's simply just to stay longer and enjoy the dive more.
Conditions around Sakatia offer 20 to 30 meter visibility and calm seas. Large swells tend to have an adverse effect on delicate coral, another reason why these coral reefs are so pristine. If you keep your eyes peeled, you'll see all manner of tiny fish, anemones, even turtles and seahorses.
Jacques, that was incredible.
Glad you enjoyed it.
It was like window shopping in a tropical fish boutique.
In the islands around Nosy Bay, there are several boat dives of varying depths, each with its own character. As a diving instructor, Jacques knows them like the back of his hand and has a keen eye for the little things. Coral? Maybe. Better have a closer look.
What's all the giggles about, guys?
No, first of all, I couldn't see what he's pointing at. And
It's right there, man. It's just a big
but you
like
can't
that.
see it. And he goes, look at it. And I'm, but it's coral. And the next moment, this thing just grabs at something, and I'm like, oh, this is a fish. So, yeah, if you don't have a trained eye, you miss things down there.
No, it's a frogfish. I've been following it since it's 3 centimeters. And it was bright red like this housing. And now it's gone onto the bluish color that we saw down there, which is the same as the big one. And it's about 7 centimeters now.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Beside its marine life, Madagascar is famous for its wildlife, 70% of which is found nowhere else in the world. Among this category is the delightful lemur. The lemur is actually a family of monkeys, numbering around 85 individual species.
I've just completed my nighttime speciality diving course and about to do my first dive after dark. Jacques, what is it that people find so enticing about submerging themselves at night?
I think it's looking for the unknown, basically. But under the water, you got the corals that come out that are alive at night, the colors, you see the true colors, and then you got a whole bunch of crustacean animals that come out at night that you don't see during the day.
It starts with a descent into a pitch-black world, a vast darkness broken only by the beam of the underwater torch. In its spotlight, the coral seems to bloom and the nocturnal creatures of the deep reveal themselves. Many species are more active at night, like the prehistoric crayfish. Octopi and sea slugs are also prowling the alleyways of the deep. All of which places the evening meal in a slightly different light.
Goodness, that's incredible.
Bon appétit tout le monde.
Merci, chef.
Merci, chef. Jose, this is the largest crayfish I've ever seen by far.
This one is only 2.5 kilos. They can get up to about 6 kilos. Even bigger, I believe. But to eat it.
They certainly are a lot less fearsome when served on a china plate, even if the plates aren't quite big enough.
If only the king's daughter and her lover had known what I've discovered in these magical waters today, she would have donned her mask and fins and met him in the center of paradise itself and lived happily ever after. To the Madagascan dream, Samandrifoa.